our exit from the egoistic perception, from our state outwardly, depends on the importance of the goal. I can advance towards the goal through blows, like the whole world is doing it today. And then, if I don't have a choice, I'm pushed by suffering into the crisis, and I can advance towards the same goal through the importance of the goal. When as we said, how does Kabbalah help us? I'm perceiving the egoistic reality. I feel it within. If I read, if I hear, if I am in a state where there are people around me telling me about the spiritual goal as an important thing that's worth my while, it gives me motivation, it gives me energy. And then I aim myself. And without blows, without the crisis, I still reach the goal easily and pleasantly. This is why we, who gather here, want to advance towards the goal, which we will reach anyway, and the whole world will have to reach it. We can see it. What Kabbalists wrote in the Book of Zohar has happened over the last 2,000 years, to the letter. So we understand that we are in the last stage of correction. As Bestowal writes, and we also read it, I think, from the mouth of the sage, that we are in a generation where there are souls here who did not complete their correction in previous generations. So it's worthwhile for us to do it and not wait for the blows to force us. And so what we're doing is we need to increase the importance of the goal. If it's important to us, we'll be drawn to it more quickly than the suffering will come to me from behind. That's the result that you get from Kabbalah, because without it too you can advance. You don't need this wisdom. As I've developed so far, through blows, thrusts, I feel bad, and that's why I escape it, and I do things to seemingly escape the bad situation. That's how I get there. The whole of humanity is developing this way, from bad to better. So we can continue to develop this way. But because globalization is now appearing, this network that's grabbing us, along with it appears the method by which, through this connection, we can advance towards the goal by ourselves and not wait for the blows. And previously this was impossible because we weren't connected in previous generations. That's why Kabbalah was concealed. So what does it show me? It pictures the good situation, and I'm drawn to it. That's the importance of the Creator that we studied in the Creator, the importance of the greatness of the Creator, the importance of bestowal and love. When we try to reach that state, when I hear from books and from friends and from everyone, when I begin to see, to identify this world, to see this world through the walls, through this nature, when I begin to feel it and sense it, it gradually becomes clearer through this picture that I see. I begin to see forces, it's called fortunes, forces that affect me and the whole world. And that draws me and brings me to a state where I rise to a degree where I am leading myself. I rise to the degree where I am at the same level from which the forces that impact me come down, the guidance and providence. And when a person begins to see that he can govern himself, that he can achieve a state where he knows what's going on with him, that's the greatness of the Creator. So that gives him strength and he advances. What about the light that reforms? From that picture, from that state that I want to achieve, from that state, when I want it, it's called man. It's as if I elevate man, I elevate my desire over there. If I want it, and from that state, a force comes down to me, which is called surrounding light, the light that reforms. And that really is our lever, our springboard, our means for development. Without it, it's only through blows like the rest of, like the way we've been living thus far. There are no other forces in nature. Either we draw positive forces by ourselves, which develop us, or we do it through a negative force that pushes us. There are two forces. Right? Yes.